Hey everyone, I just got this new camera bag and honestly, I think I made a mistake. In this video, I will break down exactly why it didn't work out for me and compare it with my old bag. Stick around to see which one's coming with me on my next trip and why. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video in my studio after a long time, and this video is going to be very special because I'll also not do a video in the studio for next few weeks as well. Please do consider subscribing to my channel because in the next few weeks I have many more videos planned which I'm going to put up very soon from a very scenic travel destination, and I'm going to make videos all about photography, video making and a lot more, and you will be seeing them on my channel right here. I have researched a bit about camera bags and I finally landed at this particular bag which you're seeing right here, and surprise, it didn't turn out to be my camera bag, and you'll have to wait for a minute before I reveal why I don't intend to carry this on my next trip yet. To start off, I already have a perfect camera bag. So what made me go ahead and purchase another bag? The reason and one of the most important criteria which I was looking for in a camera bag was it should be able to hold a laptop as well. This was quite critical for me, and what was happening was I end up carrying two backpacks, in fact one just to carry my laptop and the other bag just to carry my camera bag. These were my requirements when I was looking to buy a camera bag. I wanted a camera bag which could carry up to 4 prime lenses, a camera, some accessories like microphone. So these were like must to have, along with a laptop compartment, which was also quite critical for me. There were also few good to have criterias like ability to carry a tripod and maybe a gimbal. Also, so that I don't end up carrying a separate pouch or a purse with me, I also want it to have smaller compartments which can carry things like wallet, passport, maybe my phone. Along with this, I also want my bag to be very lightweight and also easy to carry around on the shoulders so that I don't get tired, say for example if I'm walking hours or traveling. If you're also looking for a camera bag, then I would suggest you list down your requirements in terms of what you need, and then you will fall into the various categories of camera bag. I'm going to take the example of the new bag which I bought and also compare it with my old bag, and you will see the difference, and also you will understand the reason why I'm not going to carry this new bag on my next vacation. So finally, I wanted to show you this bag. So as you can see, this bag is quite huge, and I'll just show you. I'll also wear it on my back, on my shoulders, and show you how big in fact this bag is. Now this is a ProTactic BP450 AW2 bag. So it has zippers which opens from behind, and this is where you can actually securely open your bag and load all your gear. So there are a lot of compartments. There is a compartment for your camera body, several lenses, and these dividers are actually adjustable. You can actually remove them if you need them and also adjust them according to your lens size. And there is a very secured compartment here which is ideal for carrying a laptop. Now there are a lot of zippers inside as well. As you can see, there are several zippers here. Now in terms of the front, though this is kind of deceiving, I feel, you feel that there's a new compartment here, but that's not the case. And if you can make out or not, it's a very hard case bag. Actually, this is just a quick access zip. So once you open it, you can easily take your camera outside as a quick access from here. Now there are also some quick access side zippers which can be easily used to take out your lenses as well. Now there are some side zips as well, which are like small pockets, which is ideal for keeping small things like, say, mobiles, passports and wallets, which is perfect for me. And there are these kind of pockets on the both sides of the bag. If you talk about the strap of the bag itself, it seems very sturdy, and I feel they'll be very comfortable if you want to carry them on long walks. Now there are also kind of two straps which you can actually put it around your waist, which will secure your bag even more. So it's quite important, if you're deciding on a bag, that you also consider, first of all, the size and capacity. I feel I was kind of overestimating the size and the requirement of my gear, and I feel I really don't carry a lot of zoom lenses. So for me, a smaller bag, smaller than this, would have been sufficient. When you're considering a bag, do also keep some future upgrades in mind. So for example, few years after, if you plan to go for more advanced gear, having a professional lens, a zoom lens, then your camera bag should accommodate some of your future needs as well. Couple of things which you need to be aware when you're choosing your bag is obviously what kind of protection it's providing for your gear, and especially when you're carrying a lot of expensive gear, you should also focus a little on the quality of the bag, because some cheaper bags may not be really good in quality. So for example, in this bag, this is definitely a very good quality bag, and because of this hard case, you cannot even punch it with your hand. It's going to provide adequate protection for the gear which you are carrying. Comfort is going to be quite a key when choosing a camera bag, and if you intend to walk for long hours and do a lot of outdoor photography, then comfort should definitely be one of your main criterias. Check for materials like padded shoulder straps, which will make carrying bags very comfortable, and also check for breathable material. In case if you're walking for long hours and sweating a lot, then breathable material will really help you keep cool. One of the main criteria when choosing a bag could be accessibility. When I was choosing this bag, one of the features which I was really impressed was this zipper on the top, which can really help me access the camera easily. And also there are zippers on the side which helps you choose your lenses very quickly. When it comes to the budget, I know there are lots and lots of options, and I was definitely confused by so many options out there, but I would suggest you should try to go for a bag which is going to be durable and will last you years. So since I have bragged so much about my existing bag, I just quickly wanted to show you this as well. So this is my Lowepro camera bag, which is around 8 years old now, and I haven't used it a lot in past many years, but I have started using this in maybe a couple of years, and I take it on all my vacations now. Just see how light and compact this bag is, and let me show you around these compartments. So it's quite basic, and you can easily carry one camera body with a lens and 4 lenses there, maybe some accessories. And the best part is it has 2 zippers on the outside. So one big compartment which can easily fit even a book if needed. And then there are small compartments, very convenient for me to place my phone when I'm traveling. Now just see the difference between both these bags. It's just too much. So the reason I think I'm not carrying this bag is because of its size. Actually, that's the only reason. Otherwise, I feel this bag is really amazing, and it is something which a professional will really look forward to if they are traveling, and it's going to be very comfortable to carry as well. And please keep in mind, having said that, I feel there are no bad camera bags. It all depends in terms of what is your requirement. And a bag like this is ideal for a very high-end professional photography. And definitely, if I was doing an event or I was doing some kind of a local photo shoot, I would definitely carry this bag. So how did you like my video? Please do leave me a comment below. Do you want me to do more review videos like that about photography gear and equipment? I would love to hear from you. As I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, I'm traveling to a very exciting destination tomorrow. I'm going to be there for 2 weeks and I have lots of photography videos which I have planned, which I want to click there on location. So please stay tuned and consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell. You will be updated on as soon as I upload my next video from this travel destination. So happy clicking and bye for now.